So this is actually take 2 of a video that I just wanted to do. The first take, I made a mistake, I made an error, and I actually recorded the actual software as well as my webcam, and it's not what I wanted to do. Now, it leads perfectly on to what I wanted to talk about in this video, and that is getting comfortable with video creation, being comfortable in front of the camera, being comfortable recording. And a lot of people that I talk to online tell me, Chris, you seem to be quite relaxed and quite comfortable in front of the camera. You seem to come across quite comfortable, quite happy. And I want to tell you that I wasn't always like that. That's my reason for doing this video. Basically, what I want to say is this is a skill that I had to learn. When I first started making videos, I got really awkward. I got knots in my stomach. I froze up when I hit record. I knew in my head what I wanted to say, but yet what would happen was when it came to the actual recording of it and I hit live, I would basically stutter up, stammer up. I wouldn't get the content out how I wanted, or I'd be too fussy going back afterwards and trying to edit out all the errors, the things that didn't sound right. And I think in some ways I overthought the actual video creation process. Now, you could be like me. You could feel the same sort of way whenever you are creating your videos. Or likewise, something else I haven't mentioned, I would tend to have, my personality type would tend to be more of an introvert than an extrovert. So I wouldn't be the person that would go rushing into, a room full of people with a big sort of personality and trying to make conversation. I'm not generally that type of outwardly going person compared to my wife. I wouldn't be that type of person. However, should somebody start conversation with me, then I'm quite happy and easy to keep conversation flowing and chat about anything and everything. But it's making that initial start. That, as a personality type, I found it hard to get started with video and online video, talking to the camera, talking to you, the viewer. I worried too much about what other people thought when they looked in on my videos. I worried about how other people were either comparing me or were judging me or, stuff like that. And one of the turning points for me, apart from obviously doing a lot of videos and recording, it took me quite a while before I had the snap moment where I sort of said, you know what, I'm not going to worry about the viewer on the other side, because there's going to be one of two types of viewers. You're either going to be a viewer, well, there's actually maybe going to be a third stream, but you're either going to be a viewer that absolutely does not like me. That's okay. I'm happy with that. On the other side of the coin, there's going to be those few viewers, or those viewers that love and want to listen to my videos and find them helpful, and they're going to love everything I put out. And then there's going to be those in between that are wishy-washy and they don't know what way. That's not my problem. I can do nothing bar keep putting out my content, and you're either going to like it, dislike, or do whatever you want to do. When you get used to that in your head and you actually stop worrying about what you, the viewer, is judging me or thinking about me, and thinking, well, you know what? I'm just going to be myself. I'm just going to put the content out there. They're either going to like it, they're not going to like it. Not my problem. I'm going to keep going. When you have that snap or that moment, that's when I think you then become yourself. That's when you then relax and actually stop worrying and fussing about putting videos out there where you make mistakes, or editing every fine detail out of the video, or even just hitting that simple record button. Now, I will tell you, one of the other things that I do have to do, or what you will learn, is you have to learn a bit of pacing when you're doing videos. I have a very strong local accent, so I basically have to slow down and try and make sure that I'm legible, understandable for people around the world with obviously American accents and English accents, people in Australia, India, various people all around the world, and hope that they can all understand my accent and how I speak my version of English. You've got to bear all this in mind. I wasn't always comfortable with this. It took me probably about 3 years of recording, editing before I get used to this. And what I want to tell you is it is a skill that can be learned. You can learn, apply, record, broadcast, do all of this good stuff, and over time You may not ever absolutely love getting in front of the camera, but you'll get to the point where you're quite happy that the camera's on, the audio's rolling, you're recording. You may even get a laugh with outtakes, funny things that happen. Like for me, I've recorded the full, it was about 45 minutes of a video, and it actually hit mute over here, so I didn't know. And when I went to come and hit replay or to watch it back for editing, there was no audio. I'd completely wasted 45 minutes. The only one thing I could do there was laugh, carry on, record again. And that will happen to you as well. So my point for this actual blog post and this video is just basically practice makes perfect. Get used to recording it. Get over yourself. Get over your hang-ups about what other people are thinking of you. Just simply hit record. Be yourself. Get used to being in front of the camera. Get comfortable enough to talk to the camera, and obviously have fun. Make it fun. Make it fun along the way. Yes, your first videos aren't going to be perfect. Even now, my videos are not perfect, but they're a damn sight better than they were 5 years ago when I first started. So if you happen to be an expert online and you really want to go there, I'm sure you can go and search and you will find my older, awful videos. But they're still online, they're still there, they're still lurking about in old YouTube channels and stuff like that. It's one of those things we all have to learn, we all have to progress and make it fun along the way and just get comfortable in front of the camera. So that's it for today's blog post. What I would love to hear from you is if you struggle with getting in front of the camera, recording audio, digital product creation, and if you struggle, why do you struggle? Have you any questions? Can I help you in any way? If you've any questions, come across, let me know. And if I can help you, I certainly will look to do so. So Chris Cole from broadcastgeeks.com signing off. And, as I said, Broadcast Geeks is all about broadcasting your message, video, and all that good stuff. But it is a skill that you learn and you can integrate this into your business online moving forward. So signing off, I'll speak to you all again soon in another blog post or another video. I'll speak to you all.